Choreographer Kit Connor and Michael Gandolfini star as U.S. Navy SEALs on a pulse-pounding mission in one of the most realistic depictions of war in film history. Take a look.
This is Frogman 6 Romeo. We need to cast evac at our last known position. Over.
Cover me. Yeah.
Frogman, confirm sector and building number.
OP1 location as follows. Papa 10 building 58. How copy? Over.
Frogman, read back as follows. Papa 10 building 58.
Good read back.
Frogman, any amplifying remarks? Over.
Negative. No amplifying remarks. Just need a cast evac. Advise on ETA. Over.
Copy that. Stand by. Over.
Please welcome Kit Connor and Michael Gandolfini.
Hello.
Hi. So, this is very intense.
Yeah.
And my biggest question is, what makes this movie different than all the other war films? Because it is. I want to know why you think so.
Yeah, look, it started with the intention, right? So the intention was for Elliot Miller, played by Cosmo Jarvis in the movie. He was injured and he doesn't remember the event. So Ray, our director, co-director with Alex Garland, he wanted to create something that he could show to Elliot and his family could watch it, so he could really understand what happened to him. So,
because it's based on a true story.
Yeah, completely. And so our whole process was sort of, Alex and Ray, they interviewed all the guys, and they would have everything in the movie happened, and it had to be corroborated by other members there. So there's no dramatization of anything.
Right.
So, there's no score in it, and the reason there's no score is because there's no music playing in life, right? So things like that. And so it was the idea from the creation and then the just sort of rigorous integrity of truth. Yeah.
Because it's no joke.
Yeah.
It's no joke.
Yeah.
Echoing that, this was so powerful. So bravo to you guys and your entire team for pulling this off, because it was such a visceral experience. I've never served in the military. I've never known, other than my dad, but it's been a minute, to watch this kind of warfare really makes you grasp the decisions being made about people going into these places. But Michael, when you watch this movie, you do feel like you're kind of immersed in there. And I understand you guys did a Navy SEAL boot camp together. But
that's no joke.
That is no joke. And the first night, you all shaved each other's heads. So why did you do that? And what did you learn during this time in boot camp?
Oh, yeah.
I took that one.
Yeah, I took that picture.
Yeah, I mean, I think the shaving the heads was kind of like a, stripping back of everything. It was stripping back of, like, egos. Everyone left their egos at the door. The idea was to approach it in a way that was anti-Hollywood, to try and make it as you say, like, no glorification, no dramatization. And the boot camp was just 3.5 weeks of, training, physical training. Yeah. But the real thing was the bond. Again, that's kind of a testament to that. It was just, I think if you watch the film, you can see, we don't try too hard, but I think you can see the love between these guys. And that was kind of forged in the boot camp.
Well, Kit, I have to say I loved you in Romeo and Juliet. I was at opening night and you were just phenomenal. But this is a masterful piece. And as you mentioned, the film's directors, Alex and Ray, spoke with every member of the platoon because they wanted to reconstruct this story. And I understand that you had veterans on set while you were filming. So what was that like to have them there as you're kind of reliving their footsteps?
I mean, it's, from an acting perspective, it's kind of like the dream. You have a direct source of, authenticity in a way. I got to talk to the guy that I was portraying, and having Ray being our co-writer, co-director, he was able to give us every piece of information we could ever ask for. And again, just try and keep that authenticity.
And it sort of upped the level of responsibility, too. It sort of like added this real sort of, really just the response. It was why we were doing this was always right there, so that was, I think, really an unbelievable opportunity to experience.
you both have said that after making the movie, the cast is bonded for life. You all got matching tattoos to cement that you would be in each other's lives forever. So how did this experience change you both, and what do the tattoos say? And where are they located?
His is right there. It says "Call on me."
Oh, I thought it said chill on me.
I mean, you know, you can take whatever you want from it. Really.
Which
It's a reference to the beginning of the film.
The beginning of the
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
also was like, you know, we left this experience having, you know, a group of 12, 13 brothers that whenever we need anyone, we can call them and sort of always be there. So, yeah.
What a gift.
Oh, look
It's a great
Oh, that's
cast.
such a great
Yeah.
picture.
That is great.
The hair grew back, I see.
Yeah.
That
The
is
tall
great.
people in the back.
Yeah. But Kit, I first came to know you from Heartstoppers. I am a huge fan of that, and I know Alyssa just mentioned you made your Broadway debut in Romeo and Juliet. You and Rachel Ziegler got rave reviews for the production, and the audience every night was full of young people. What was that experience like for you? Call on me, boo.
It was amazing. You know, it was great to be out here for 6 months. It was like a kind of dream for me as a person as well. And it was just a bunch of lovely people doing Shakespeare, you know. And again, to have that many young people in a Broadway audience is so rare and
Yes.
so exciting. And getting to introduce all these people to Shakespeare is a major privilege. So, yeah, it was really cool.
That's awesome.
Well, and Michael, you've been busy too. We most recently saw you starring in the new series Daredevil, Born Again on Disney Plus that came out last month. Now, you filmed that right on the streets of New York. What
Yeah.
was that like? And anything you can share about season 2?
I mean, it's amazing, like to actually get to like go into the streets and like shoot and look at the skyline and have the real whatever that steam that comes out of the ground is, have that like whatever that is, like not it being someone holding a smoke machine, like it just you feel the energy and the excitement. So it's like we're so lucky we get to shoot it here, and I get to stay home and shoot it. And season 2, yeah, we're doing that, and it's going.
And that's all you can share.
That's
literally all you can say.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
We can't let you leave, Michael, without mentioning that your father is the incredible James Gandolfini, who passed away in 2013. The Sopranos, one of my favorite series of all times. He made Tony Soprano one of the most iconic characters, right?
Yeah.
You played a younger Tony in the 2021 prequel movie, The Many Saints of Newark.
Yeah.
And Kit, you had
Damn.
never seen The Sopranos
No, I hadn't.
before you met Michael, and I heard that you recently started watching it.
Yeah, well,
What do you think?
I think it's one of the best pieces of media ever.
Yes.
I wanted to watch it so that I could see Many Saints and understand what was going on.
Yeah.
But then I quickly just started enjoying it for.
Got sucked
I
in,
kind of
yeah.
forgot about the rest. You know.
It's binge-worthy. It's binge-worthy.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's all right.
good.
Yeah.
And it's a great go-to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm rewatching it right now.
Yeah,
10
it's,
years later.
it's extraordinary. It was the writing is great, the acting is
Everything.
great, everybody's
I'm
great.
still taking apart that last scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the best.
you're never gonna get the answer. Our thanks to Kit Connor and Michael Gandolfini.
Thank you.
Warfare is in theaters and IMAX everywhere on April 11th. Do yourself a favor, go and see it.